It's a bird. It's a Pokemon. Really glitchy for some reason. Okay, so I scanned it. It said you can full cast it. And I guess I did that. Maybe? I just did not remember it. So, yeah. Now we can do this. I'm assuming there's loot. Oh, yes. Loot galore. Come on. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. Yes. Damn it. I missed that guy. Okay. Waiting on this homie. Center mass so you don't get all wobbly. There we go. Whoa.
Just no longer.
I get tired from this.
To try the justice out of here. There should be another note to override. Got it.
Well, I'm gonna drop down on this son of a gun.
Happy to see me?
There we go. Highlight you. Oh, are you coming up on me like that, mate? That ain't cool. Hit the first shot and get it. There we are. I can't believe I hit that. That's crazy. Oh yeah, that was actually really good. Some good luck. I like it. Alright, what else is around here? Oh my thing is hacked. Okay, I can't scan anymore.
Activate emergency hose from pipeline. Share A1. Autonomous defenses deployed.
Focus can't. Oh, here we go again. I'll try to get your access back.
That's not a good idea. But anyway. I feel like they're poisoned.
Override. Secondary operators.
Okay, sorry, I'm like not talking at all. I'm like concentrating.
Production codes 059284.
Poison. I know you're there.
Gotta follow up on that active person.
Heal them, heal. Oh, baby. Oh, that's what it's cut off. When it's out like that. Come on. Let's do it again. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's... Whoa, I just crazy breakdance move right there. Stop it. Leave me alone.
Materials.
There you go. Oh, come on. Ding. Ding. Okay, really?
Next time.
Oh. Whoa. Give me that. Come on.
There. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Good work.
Give me
You
some.
did heavy lifting.
Give me some juice. Some juice. So I saw something that was breakable. Why did I do that? Okay. I think it's actually. Yeah.
Execute
Okay. Give me loot. Give me loot. Okay, come on. Let's go. Hurry up. Means you had a claim.
construction. One.
Okay.
So did last time. Video games
Just
come
running
in
out of
threes,
places
right?
to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
No doubt it's.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Shit, Hephaestus was building. They must have finished it.
Oh shoot.
Powerful. Whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Alright, so let's go.
Be safe.
He said, okay, they just warned me to use my coils and stuff. So, 3685, which is better than this. Okay, sure. I like that, that's cool. Oh yeah. Let's go.
I think it's charging up.
I sniped the hell out of that. I can't do that.
Finish charging.
Whoa! I don't like this guy. This guy sucks.
I'm empty.
Okay, let's do something. Damn it.
Charging up again. I can keep going. Maybe purge water. He's got plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second. Maybe one of my potions can help.
Damn, this hurts. There it is. This is insane. I hate this guy. Damn it. Come on, come on, come on. Get up, Aloy.
These attacks aren't doing much damage.
bro.
Still worth fire.
Damn. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, bro. Jesus Christ, this guy's insane. This is healthy now. God damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna die. So goddamn much. I have nothing.
Mind if I do? Try something else.
Come on, man. I'm gonna focus on her.
It's fallen.
Come on.
It's done.
You did
Suck
it!
on that.
There should be one more node to override.
Good.
God damn.
Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
Oh my god. That was so stressful. Thank God I got that recording. Did I get everything? Who cares? Alright, come on.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Retreating to facility core.
You still got places to go, dude? This is insane.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
On my way.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
On my way, babies. Long as walk though. Angle cap. Alright, come on. Let's get it. I'm home. There's more loot to be had, which is great. Oh. Crazy.
It's to my stash.
Got 20k
Aloy,
shards.
the core is
What's
stable.
up, Beta?
Hephaestus is 100% contained.
You're mine! You're
I
mine!
better get started with the merge.
Hey, level up.
That's it.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Oh, maybe I didn't level up, but.
Done.
Come on, give me the goods. They're not good. I'm confused.
Okay. To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Well, this is Black Panther shit. Okay. This is big. This is kind of cool. Sister bonding moment. Cute. Alright, come on. Do it. This is big. This is big. Something bad's gonna happen, like right as it
Aloy!
finishes.
Look!
Whoa. It's a bird. It's a Pokemon. It's really glitchy for some reason. Uh-oh. I knew. Fucking hell.
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time.
Oh, shit. There's no way. That didn't feel very good.
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Is this the same douchebag from earlier? Ooh, Volvo, you're a menace.
Ooh!
Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
It's like Lex Luthor, man. Or Lex Luthor. No.
Yeah, we're having fun, right?
No! Wow. Kill Beta. Do it for her.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing?
What?
Stop her! I can't even see her!
What is going on? Tilda's betraying them? Is that where she dropped her? She can let Beta make her suspicious. What the fuck just happened?
Beta.
What happened?
Varl.
Aren't you confused as to how you got here? Because I am.
Ah, you're awake. You took
Vandermeer.
quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
is really weird. Excuse me. What is going on? Ugh.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain. Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as done so soon.
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save.
Whoa. I see the light. Copper, shut up. Shut up. It's my cat.
There you are.
Dang, she is
Feeling
whiter
better?
than white.
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All
Flashbang.
business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for
Damn.
my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge.
Why is the ground so shiny?
Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out.
Damn.
Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This is interesting. An apple.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, and the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this
that
way.
makes sense. Rusty ass rail.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
I don't know,
You
seems like
shot off into space with them. And lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply.
Probably.
This.
What? The
Wild
focus?
focus. You repaired it,
Ah, cool.
but that means you've seen.
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life.
Hey, that's a little mean.
1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close.
Because I'm cooler than you. Oh, Rust.
I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened.
Her trip goes hard, ain't gonna lie.
You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity.
I'm cool, I know.
Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down.
Interesting, interesting. I really want that apple, though.
There. That's better.
Cup of tea.
Now,
Number 2.
we must recover Beta and Gaia at all
3.
costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking
she got
this
like
world to
all the gun
specifications
skins in
that
Call of
would
Duty.
only suit us
Damascus
humans.
gold looking diamond.
This process will kill
Swag.
every living thing on the planet.
And we know this.
He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do.
Yeah, I don't know how
And
you're gonna
once
do this
he
without
and the
her
others
help.
are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete
yes.
collection of human knowledge.
Really important.
With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people
cool.
of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
But
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Cap, no shot.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields.
Interesting.
Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. Ooh. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. Told you I'd want
Sounds
to
like
help
a
you.
good plan. But what will it cost?
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. But you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it.
When y'all do end
It
up
might
fighting
have
each
been a
other?
utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm
One
to
type.
finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event.
Hmm.
We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them.
Ding
By the
dongs.
time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We
All the
set
jerks?
course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better
The
to
Baldy.
wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
Back doors, you said.
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation. A passage that only I can access.
Ow, my head hurts.
When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about
then
the
we're good to
alpha
go.
build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have
seems
everything we need to make this world
like you're
as it
too
should be.
confident. I don't like it.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming
There's no
task, as I'm
way
sure you know.
she'll do that
They
willingly,
will
though,
compel
right?
her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine.
Gerard seems to be the scapegoat for all this.
They always viewed me
Tilda.
with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her.
That's why you stopped.
That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was
Yeah.
worried that our meetings
maybe
would
not.
do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the
Or just
comforts of
trust you.
friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
I can kind of see it.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work.
Well,
With
that should
it,
be a
the
red
Tanakh
flag, shouldn't it?
army.
You
Victory
figured out how to
seems to be
disable
within
the
his grasp.
invincibility shield?
Such a shame.
Without your
I'm
help?
Disappointed.
A little suspicious.
My old focus. How did you find it? Let alone
Who took a
repair
bite out
it?
of the apple?
When we encountered you
confused.
at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation.
Damn right.
After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way.
Preach.
Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave
I
up
didn't
the
like
hunt.
disco douche.
I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I
Preach.
should be grateful.
Yeah, no.
If you like.
And now another prompt because she sat her big old booty down.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
That's where she used to live.
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below.
I see.
Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
She's kind of sad now, though. I don't know.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she
deal
must
with
pay
silence?
for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base.
Makes sense.
Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tenakth are cut down outside. So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Why are you
Start with your life on Earth.
When I was
kidding.
8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included.
Interesting.
I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school.
Seems like a proper response.
Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
That's nice.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I.
I'm a bad bitch.
I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days.
Cool.
But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous,
spy.
of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They
Yeah,
painted
how'd that
an
work?
irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where
Sounds about right.
we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful.
Of course.
By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a birth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
Yeah.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Like you.
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest
Smart.
answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she
Wow.
was what?
This
Distant?
looks familiar, by the way.
Aloof?
I'm kinda confused.
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the
She's standing
keynote
again.
address.
Good.
She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
Huh.
To care about life. not just follow orders.
Interesting.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her
we gotta
something.
love our fans.
I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
You're a weirdo.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her
Stalker.
talk?
I picked the right moment.
Ugh.
The morning of the next day, right as
she
she
was
came back to the
leaving.
conference,
Yeah.
she had just had her coffee.
Oh my god.
She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent.
She
Her
thought it was
answer
stupid.
made me realize it wasn't. But she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me.
Oh
My
god, you
business was
fangirled.
trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
Yes. Awkward.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
Cap, there's no way.
I
They
knew
act like
some
jerks.
of them were. Certainly. It wasn't until we were off planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It was
Ready Player One, like I said.
It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again. But this time with eons to consider my
You
mistakes.
had 100 decades, man.
Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
10 centuries.
To do
So
what?
much time.
Help you, of course.
I wonder what time to her
To
feels like.
fulfill
This conversation's like a
Liz's
second
dream,
long.
which
To me, it's
isn't so
freaking
different
an hour.
from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
Why do you just turn off your shield? It's kind of annoying. Oh, she getting up. She getting serious.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth.
Talking to yourself, girl? Going crazy?
Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
They're pawns.
We are
Use them
in
as such.
an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper.
And fight like you're gonna win.
Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Uh-oh, you're making demands, girl. I don't know if you're in the place for this. She's invincible. Whoa. Looks funky. Whoa. Uh-oh. She doesn't look too good.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation.
What?
The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
Jeez Louise.
You're alive. They're watching me. Alone.
Jeez. Whoa.
You should have killed me.
She me too. I wanted
No.
you.
No. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay?
Why my hair freaking out,
I
man?
just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
It's flopping all over the place. I whip my hand back and forth. I whip my hand back. Oh, telling her some secrets.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
Aw, how sweet. Ugh, just hurt my eyes. What the hell is going on? It's a trip and a half.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
Aw.
Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
There comes
Oh.
between me and my sister.
And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest.
Sister.
And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
The air.
Wait.
Whoa.
Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that
My
will
way's the
truly
best way.
help you make a grand entrance with the
My
Tenant.
way, the highway. Whoa.
The ancient Horus
The hell is
Titans
that?
still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise.
Huh. Bet.
So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the table.
Not if,
When?
when.
Because I'm a badass like that. I'm kind of lost. I don't actually know what's happening.
Erend, are you there?
Anyway,
Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
alright. I'm going to leave this section here. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you found this interesting, helpful, or, anything like that. And deuces.